Hey guys, it's Melissa with Tuesday's edition of Mom Talk TV, and this is recorded on my webcam, so I'm hoping the sound doesn't act all weird. I hope everything is synced up appropriately this time. This week's topic is quite a serious one. It is called the good touch and bad touch. Basically, it is talking about sexual abuse and how to talk to your children about what is appropriate touching and what is inappropriate touching. Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. There's a ton of mosquitoes around. I'm covered in bug bites. It's awful. But anyways, I am a first-time mom. That being said, I don't have a whole lot of experience on how to start the conversation. If anybody has any tips, please leave them below, but I can tell you what I do plan to do. But if anybody has any tips on how to do this or, share your experience, I'd love to hear it below. So, going back to when I was a kid, I don't ever remember my mom sitting down with me and talking about what is inappropriate and what is appropriate for touching. There's no really appropriate touching, but helping in the bathroom or anything like that. I remember sitting in front of a little TV in my grade 2 and 3 class where this video would kind of explain it for us, and basically it was up to the teacher to teach these things. I don't want to do that with my child. I don't even think they do that young anymore. I think it's actually like grade 9, 10, I'm not 100% sure. But I don't want to rely on the school system to teach my child about sexual abuse and what is inappropriate and what's appropriate for help and things like that. I want to start at a really young age. So what I'm doing now is trying to do all of her diaper changes in private, and I know she's only 10 and a half months old, so there's going to be times when I'm sitting on the couch or something and somebody comes over and I'm changing her or something like that, but I want to put it in her head starting at a young age that these things need to be done in private. You undress in private, you go to the bathroom in private. If you need help, that's fine, but these things should be done in private because certain parts of your body are not to be exposed to other people. I don't want her to have any shame about her body or anything like that, but I do want to teach her about her no-touch zones, like Crystal said, and what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. So if when she gets older, she needs help in the potty, she has certain people that she's allowed to go to, which would be me, her dad, or her 2 grandmothers. Now, it's nothing against my father-in-law and my father, but I really don't think, because she's a little girl, I really don't think that they would feel too comfortable about it. So I want her to, especially if she has any questions or she can tell us something if something's wrong, she can go to these people. So she's to only ever undress in front of me, her dad, or her 2 grandmothers, or go to the potty and ask for help from those people. It's okay if a doctor touches her, but mommy and daddy have to be present when that happens. I really want to have her potty trained. I was going to say before she goes to daycare, but daycare is not an option for us. But if it were, I'd like to have her potty trained so she's the one who is in the bathroom by herself, and if she needs help, she needs help. But in today's society, you don't know what a sexual predator looks like. They could be anybody from your neighbor to a swim coach to a teacher, and it's really, really sad about that. So that's one of my biggest fears, is for her to experience sexual abuse or sexual touching. It really, really scares me. I do plan to role play, kind of like Crystal said, about different scenarios. I know when watching the video back in 90 something, they did kind of role plays about what was appropriate and what's not appropriate. So that's all I have for right now, but if you guys have any suggestions on how other people, including myself, should approach this, I'd really love to hear about it so I can get some tips for later on. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye!